It's hard to believe that Canada had to create a law in order to stop businesses from discriminating against the coloreds. It's 1956, for heaven's sake, and I hear there are still businesses ignoring the rule. Shameful. That Roseland dust-up with the Halifax woman was 10 years ago? Lordy. I was there, you know. I just love going to the movies. I feel like I can disappear for a while. Just when the lights go down right before the movie starts. Like I'm invisible, but still there, you know? I was so excited for this one because of Olivia de Havilland. I mean, Gone with the Wind, They Died with Their Boots On, that's my husband's favorite. And of course, The Adventures of Robin Hood. Oh gosh, she's fantastic and I can't wait to see her in something soon. The Dark Mirror is what was playing that night when they dragged that poor colored woman out of the theater, and I was there. Frank, that's my husband, but he was my boyfriend back then, surprised me with tickets to the show, and the movie hadn't even started yet when there was a heck of a commotion to the right of us. I'd never seen a colored woman seated on the main floor before. I bet if she'd sat at the back, no one would have even noticed, but I heard the manager talking to her, and her voice was soft and real calm. And I glanced over, and she was well dressed, pretty. She was a lady, even though she was colored. And they just dragged her out of there like she was a misbehaving child. She lost a shoe, and her handbag was on the floor beside her seat. My husband, who was my boyfriend at the time, told me to just pay attention to the movie, but I couldn't stop staring at that lady's shoe. So I got up and I grabbed it and her handbag and I went out after them. It was November and it was cold. And I remember when I caught up with them getting ready to put her in a taxi to take her to jail, I noticed her toenails were painted the same red as mine. Playwright by Q-Tex. I just feel like a movie star with that on my toes. Her feet must have been so cold. The manager and the police officer just took her stuff from me and told me to go back into the movie. And when the manager walked me back in, he offered me a free Mars bar. I wasn't the only one who turned and saw them dragging her out of the theater that night, but a lot of people just pretended it wasn't happening. I couldn't. I couldn't pretend that she was invisible. I'm a half-breed, just like she was, but my husband doesn't know that, and I bet you couldn't tell either. Please don't print that, okay? Mi'kmaq blood runs through my veins, and when it's real sunny, I can get almost as dark as any color you ever did see. My husband makes a joke about me being secretly a darkie, but if he knew I was a half-caste, I'd become invisible for real. I still think about that colored lady simply trying to watch a movie and disappear. There's nothing wrong with that. We all need to be invisible sometimes.